Greater Rochester Disc Golf 2024 Random Draw Doubles League Finals. We have a Gafari layout, I'm calling it. 3 original holes, 8 Safari, 7 temp holes. Let's check it out. We're going to start this off with a temporary hole. We're teeing from 1 blue, going right up here to this basket perched on the mound in the fairway of 1 white. This green is kind of precarious, sloped on all sides. This is kind of a speed control, ground action type play. You want to put it close, a lot of rollaway potential here. This is a good little starting hole. Let's hope you get it. Moving along to hole 2, we have a nice little wooded hole here, temp tee, temp basket. We're playing right in this woods patch here in the fairway of 1 blue. You have this initial gap to hit. You're kind of looking for a soft, straight putter shot. It's only about 190 feet. Basket is just past this first dirt path and right before the second asphalt path back here, which will play as OB, another touchy hole. Hole 3, par 3, 290, kind of downhill here. You're throwing from an OB area. You have to cross the cart path to be in bounds. The basket is straight ahead. You have this branch on the right side that cuts off the hyzer, so this is really like throw something straight, keep it straight, perhaps a power forehand. You can hyzer and dump out early to give yourself a circle 2 look, but you got to test that OB if you want to go right at this one. This should be a fun one to play. Moving along to 4, another temp hole. We have a temp tee to a temp basket. You have this kind of pick your hyzer. You can go righty backhand, you can go lefty backhand or righty forehand. You could try to go turnover. It is a low ceiling shot, kind of rough. So this is really a height control hole. Basket is perched right up here. It's not very far, but this is very much a control hole. There is an OB path right and long. Let's get into the fun stuff. The first Safari hole, hole 5. Going from the red tee of 1 to the basket of 2. You heard me correct. OB path right. This is a pretty touchy tee shot. You could play it safe for somewhere out here. A really good shot gets closer to the mouth. You could be aggressive and try to enter the mouth of the fairway of 2, but if you miss it, man, you are stuck. Most likely you'll be kind of close and you'll pitch up to the mouth. Then once you get into the mouth, you're kind of playing hole 2, which you all know is so easy, right? With this being a par 5, it is totally gettable to eagle, but you could also get a 6, possibly a 7. Play this one smart, easy par. Hole 6, par 5? Really? We'll see, 580 seems short. We're going from the tee of 2 white to the basket of 1. Your initial tee shot is going to be right up the gut like it normally would be on this hole. The cart path on the right is OB, doesn't usually come into play. A really good shot makes it all the way to the crest of the hill, and this is where the hole starts to get tricky. There is tall grass coming from the cart path right that swoops in between the basket of 3 here and the basket of 1. That will all be flagged as out of bounds. So when you get up to your second or third shot here, you're trying to traverse this limited airspace, get over this tall grass, and hopefully land in the circle of the basket of 1 here. And if you're lucky, get a birdie. We'll see how this plays as a par 5. Could be easy, could be hard, don't know. Hole 7, another Safari hole, par 4, 425. Sounds easy, huh? That's a reoccurring theme here. We're going from the tee of 7 blue backwards to the basket of 4. You have OB path right, which probably won't come into play. And then you have these sand traps as hazards. This is another one where the big arms could get aggressive if you got that 425 in you. But man, that sand trap is right where that disc wants to land. So, don't land there. Can you eagle this hole? We'll find out on October 6th. Hole 8, par 5, the original blue 5. The only thing you really need to worry about on this hole is the double mando here. If you miss the mando, you will take a penalty stroke, proceed to the white tee box, and rethrow. But it's doubles, so hopefully one of you makes the mando. This hole is 755 feet. It does play as a par 4 on the normal blue layout, but for this layout, we're going to play this as a 5, just like it plays on the partly cloudy skies layout. The OB line is a staked line on the right. It is just a long, straight hole with a slight bend to the right toward the end. It's just throw it straight, throw it straight, throw it straight. As doubles, we may see an eagle or two here, but probably a bunch of birdies and certainly pars, maybe even a bogey. After this regular hole, we're going back to a safari hole. For hole 9, we're playing one I think a lot of people have seen. They wanted to throw this. Red 6T to the basket of 10 as a par 3. It's about 320 feet. You're going to throw kind of like your tee shot you would throw for 6. But you're going for this secondary gap right here where the basket is just lined up perfectly. We have a low-hanging pine branch there to avoid little ground action. And a precarious green if you go long, but this is a cool one. This is a really cool hole. Excited to play this one. That is your front 9 of the little hybrid layout here for Tuesday Doubles League Finals. Catch you on the back 9.